Hey guys, a very warm welcome to Arihant Online Academy, and in this video we are going to discuss about 48th Chief Justice of India, that is about Justice N.V. Ramana. We will look on his profile. We will also discuss powers of CJI, perks of CJI, and what is the eligibility criteria, and we will also look out the important points of current affairs regarding Chief Justice of India. So let's just start guys without any delay. So the currently, if you will see in the news, Mr. N.V. Ramana is in news. So Justice N.V. Ramana has been recommended as the next Chief Justice of India by Mr. Sharad A. Bobde. Mr. Sharad A. Bobde is currently serving the nation as the 47th CJI, that is the Chief Justice of India, and he is retiring on 23rd April 2021. So according to the Ministry of Laws and Affairs, it is the duty of the present Chief Justice of India to recommend the name of his successor. So Mr. S. A. Bobde has recommended the name of Justice N.V. Ramana as he is the senior most judge in the Supreme Court. If we talk about Mr. S. A. Bobde, he was also suggested, he was also recommended by the previous CJI, that is the 46th CJI of India, that is Mr. Ranjan Gogoi. Mr. Ranjan Gogoi has recommended the name of Mr. S. A. Bobde because at that time he was the senior most judge in the Supreme Court. Now, when S. A. Bobde is retiring, so the senior most judge is Mr. N.V. Ramana, right? So the Union Law Minister Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad has forwarded the recommendation that they have got from the S. A. Bobde to the Prime Minister of India Mr. Narendra Modi, and he will further advise the President on his concern. Now guys, let's look out on the career profile of Mr. N.V. Ramana, right? So basically, if we talk about, he was born in an agriculture family in Andhra Pradesh in the year 1957. He was enrolled as an advocate in the year 1983. He was appointed as the permanent judge in Andhra Pradesh High Court. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh, he was appointed as a permanent judge in the year 2000. And in March, in the duration of March to May in the year 2013, that is 2013, he has functioned as the acting Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court. Okay guys, important point to note that he has functioned as acting Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court in March to May. Further, after that, in May 2013, that is in May 2013, he was elevated as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, right? So after 2013, in the year 2014, he was promoted or elevated as the judge of the Supreme Court. Then in the year 2021, he was recommended as the next top judge by the present Chief Justice of India, that is Mr. S. A. Bobde. Okay guys, if Justice N.V. Ramana specializes in constitutional matters, in criminal matters, in service matters, and in interstate and river laws matters, right? He has also practiced in labor services and election matters. If if we talk about the duration of his CJI, that is Chief Justice of India, then he will be promoted, he will be elevated as a Chief Justice of India. He will be appointed as the Chief Justice of India on 24th April 2021, because on 23rd April the current Chief Justice of India will be retired, and his duration will goes on from 24th April 2021 to 26th August 2022. After that, he will be retired. Okay, and he will recommend the name of the next Chief Justice of India. So it is the procedure. If we talk about the appointment rules of Chief Justice of India, then when current CJI, that is the current Chief Justice of India, is going to retire or is about to retire, the Ministry of Law, Justice and Company Affairs basically used to seek the recommendation of the Chief Justice to appoint its successor. Under the clause 2 of Article 124 of the Indian Constitution, appointment of Chief Justice of India and judges of Supreme Court is done by President of India. Right? Important point to note. It may ask in your any upcoming exam. Supreme Court in the second judge case 1993 ruled that the senior most judge of the Supreme Court, important point guys, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court should alone be appointed to the office of the Chief Justice of India. Important points regarding appointment rules of Chief Justice of India. The next point is the powers of Chief Justice of India. So basically the swearing of president and governments are the duty that in swearing in it is done by the Chief Justice of India, and the president must consult with the Chief Justice before appointing Supreme Court or High Court judges. Article 127 says that it gives Chief Justice of India power to appoint the ad hoc Supreme Court judges. Article 128 said that the power to sit retired Supreme Court judges is also done by CJI. According to Article 130 of the Indian Constitution, the power to sit the court outside of Delhi with President's approval, it is also under the powers of CJI. Article 146, the power to appoint officers and servants of the court is also done by Chief Justice of India. Basically, the administrative power of the Supreme Court is maintained by the Chief Justice of India, is held by the CJI. Article 222, the power to move High Court judges to another High Court, that is the transfers of them, is also done by CJI. Article 257, 258 and 290, which gives CJI the ability to appoint an arbitrator to resolve certain financial disputes between center and states, right? Apart from it guys, all the administrative power of the Supreme Court, right, is held by CJI. And if we talk about perks, then the important perks like DNS allowance, the residence, right, accommodation, right, and several other important perks are given to Chief Justice of India. And at last, just discuss the eligibility to become Chief Justice of India. So the first eligibility is that he has to serve as a Supreme Court judge, which have to be an Indian citizen, right? And no minimum age criteria is given to here, because it is also mentioned in the next line that should serve as the judge of one High Court. It should be served as a judge of any High Court for more than or at least 5 years, right? As a person, he should be an advocate in the High Court or the Supreme Court for at least 10 years and should be a distinguished jurist in the opinion of president. So guys, I hope the video regarding the eligibility to become CJI, powers of CJI, appointment rules of CJI, about career profile of N.V. Ramana sir, and why Justice N.V. Ramana is in news is very clear to you guys. So guys, do subscribe our video channel and like the video if you have enjoyed that, so that in upcoming session also we will try to make some important current affairs video for you, so that you can get very important point from our side and will get a score better in your any upcoming exams guys. Have a very nice day guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.